trips and falls over stones in its way to sing through the night, like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once with our efforts. Out of 28 postulants, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the novitiate. Let's consider the doubtful ones again. There's Ermengarde.
Reverend Mother, there's no doubt about Ermengarde. The religious life is no place for the pious.
You mean the pretentiously pious, Sister Bertha. There's Christina, and there's Maria.
Well, after last night, I don't think there's any doubt in Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the Abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Bertha.
Ave.
Reverend Mother, I've brought Maria. She's waiting.
Sister Sophia, the mistress of the postulants and the mistress of the novices do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
Oh, I love her very dearly. But she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say. She climbs a tree and scrapes her knee. Her dress has got a tear.
She waltzes on her way to mass and whistles on the stair.
And underneath her wimple she has curls in her hair.
I even heard her singing in the alley.
She's always late for chapel.
But her penitence is real.
She's always late for everything except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I'm very down with feel. Maria's not elected to the Abbey. I don't like to say a word on her behalf. Then say it, Sister Margaretta. Maria makes me laugh.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? A flippity gibbet,
Oh, we love a waste clown.
many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say? How do you keep the wave upon the sand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do
When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus and amused, and I never know exactly where I am.
Unpredictable as weather. She's as flighty as a feather.
She's a darling,
She's a demon.
she's a lamb. She'll pester any pest, drive a hornet from his nest.
she can throw a whirling dervish out of world.
She is gentle, she is young. She's a river, she's a child. She's a heaven, she's an angel. She's a girl.
How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria?
it's time that I talk to Maria instead of about her. I am grateful to you all. Ave. Sit down, Maria.
Reverend Mother, I was on my knees most of the night because I was late, and after you've been so
Maria.
kind.
It wasn't about your being late.
I must have awakened half the abbey before Sister Margaretta heard me and opened the gates.
Maria, very few of us were asleep. We could only think that you had lost your way, and to be lost at night on that mountain.
Reverend Mother, I couldn't be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It was the mountain that brought me to you.
Oh?
When I was a little girl, I used to come down the mountain, climb a tree, and look over into your garden. I'd see the sisters at work, and I'd hear them sing on their way to Vespers. Many times I went back up that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. And that brings up another transgression. Yesterday I was singing, and I was singing without your permission.
Maria, it is only here inside the abbey we have rules against singing.
That is the hardest rule of all for me. Sister Margaretta is always reminding me. But too late, after I've started.
And the day you were in the garden, singing at the top of your voice.
But Mother, it's that kind of song.
I came to the window, and when you saw me, you stopped.
Yes, that's been on my mind ever since it happened.
It's been on my mind, too. I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a child, and I can't quite remember how it goes. Please.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel
singing it always makes me feel better. Mother, where did you learn that song?
I was brought up in the mountains myself, Maria. In spite of what you saw over the Abbey wall, you weren't prepared for the way we live, were you?
No, but I pray and I try.
What is the most important lesson that you've learned here, Maria?
To find what is the will of God and to do it.
Even if it is hard to accept?
Even then.
Maria, the dress you wore when you came to us, is that still in the robing room?
Why, no, Reverend Mother. I'm sure it's been given to the poor. Well, Sister Margaretta says that when we enter the Abbey, Mother, why do you ask?
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Leave here? Oh, no, Reverend Mother, please
Only
no.
for a while, Maria.
Please, Reverend Mother, please let me stay here. This is what I want. This is my life.
But are you ready for it? Perhaps if you go out into the world for a time, you will return to us, knowing what we expect of you, and that we do expect it.
I know what you expect, Reverend Mother, and I'll do it. I promise.
Maria?
If it is God's will, where am I to go?
There's a family with 7 children. You're good with children. You like them. They need a governess until September.
Until September?
Captain Von Trapp expects you there this afternoon. He's a fine man, and a brave one. He was given the Maria Theresa Medal from the Emperor. It was for heroism in the Adriatic.
A captain in the Navy? Why, Mother, he'll be very strict.
You're not being sent to his battleship. God bless you, Maria.
Reverend Mother, have I your permission to sing?
Yes, my child.
These are a few of my favorite things. I've been given permission to sing. Brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so
Yes, sir. I was calling the housekeeper and she didn't answer. Do you know why? Sometimes she doesn't hear, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Good day, sir. We're happy to have you home again.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who No, she just said, "I've had enough of this," and walked out.
Why, was Louisa playing tricks again? Putting toads in her bed?
She didn't complain of that, sir.
Well, there's another one coming today, and this one can't walk out.
Oh.
She's coming from Nonberg Abbey, with orders to stay until September.
I hope we'll be at home for a time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. The telephone, is it for me?
No, sir, it was for Franz. Before you arrived, there was a call from Vienna, a Frau Schrader. I have the number in the pantry.
I know the number. Well, I shall be back in about a month or so, with some guests.
Yes, sir. Do you know how many, sir?
Just two. Herr Detweiler
Hi, Detweiler.
and Frau Schrader.
Who wanted me on the telephone?
It was the post office. They have a telegram for you. It will be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock?
That gives me 5 more hours to be nervous.
For that scatterbrained boy delivering telegrams.
Well, that's what they're saying, you know. If the Germans did take Austria, we'd have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. He never used to whistle for us when his wife was alive.
He's being the captain of a ship again.
I can't bear being whistled for. It's humiliating.
In the Imperial Navy, the bosun always whistled for us.
But I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
Too bad. You could have made a fortune. You will wait here.
I'm Captain von Trapp. You are Fräulein.
Maria Reiner.
Good. Now, Fräulein, as to your duties here, you will be... Would you mind stepping over there? Before you meet the children, you will put on another dress.
I haven't any other dress. When we enter the abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
Oh, well, the poor didn't want this one.
This is what you would call a worldly dress?
It was worn by our last postulant. I would have made myself a new dress, but I wasn't given time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see that you're given some material. Today, if possible. Now, Fräulein, as to your duties here, you will be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You will find out how far they have progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon they march. You will see that at all times they conduct themselves with orderliness and decorum. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
Children, this is your new floor line, Floorline Maria. As I sound your signal, you will step forward and repeat your name. You floor line will listen and learn their signals so that you can call them when you want them. Great. Now floor line. Let's see how well you listen.
I won't have to whistle for them, Reverend Captain. What I mean is, I'll be with them all the time.
Not on all occasions. This is a large house and a large estate. They have been taught to come only when they hear their signal. Now when I want you, this is what you will hear.
I'm sorry, sir. I could never answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everyone in the South Side Street to a whistle. I'll show you.
Yes, sir?
This is my orderly, my butler, Floorline Maria. That is the executive officer. The housekeeper, Frau Schmidt. Floorline Maria, please be sure that her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
No, Floorline, I shall leave you to the children. You are in command.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I forgot to return this whistle, Captain. I won't be needing it, Captain. Well, now that there's just us, would you all tell me your names again? And tell me how old you are. Now you're...
I'm Liesel. I'm 16 years old, and I don't need a governess.
Well, I'm glad you told me, Liesel. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14. I'm a boy.
Boy, why, you're almost a man. I'm Brigitte. And you didn't tell me how old you are. Louisa.
I'm Brigitte. She's Louisa. She's 13 years old, and you're smart. And I think your dress is the ugliest one I ever saw.
Brigitte, you mustn't say a thing like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I did think so, I would say so.
I'm Court. I'm 11.
Well, that's a nice age to be. 11. Almost.
I'm Marcia, and I'm going to be 7 on Tuesday, and I like a pink parasol.
Pink is my favorite color, too. And you're Gretel. I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing you have to do is to tell Father to mind his own business.
Louisa, don't. I like her.
What's in here?
My guitar.
What did you bring this for?
For when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Of course you sing. Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
You don't?
No.
Now I know where to start. I'm going to teach you how to sing. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with
ABC.
When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi, do, re, mi, do, re, mi. The first 3 notes just happen
mi, fa, so, and so on?
No. Do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on are only the tools used to build a song. Once we have these notes in our heads, we can sing a million different tunes.
How?
By mixing them up. Listen. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now you try it. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do. Now let's put it all together. And so, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
But it doesn't mean anything.
So we put in words, one word for every note. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything.
You said one word for every note.
Yes, Brigid, I did.
But when you sing anything, you are using up 3 notes on one word.
Yes. Well, sometimes we just do that. Now, all together, and when you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Do, a dear, a wee, and dear, red, a tropical song. Me, a name, and call myself, far to home. So, we cry, love to find a song. Dear, choose and run, let the flame hearts melt to dawn.
Lisa,
Yes?
you don't have to go home this early just because your father's home.
How did you know my father was home?
Oh, I have a way of knowing things.
You're wonderful.
Oh, no, I'm not. Really.
Oh, yes, you are. I mean, how did you know 2 days ago that you'll be here at just this time tonight with a telegram for Franz?
Well, I know that every year on this date, he receives a birthday telegram from his sister.
You see, you are wonderful.
Liesel, can I come again tomorrow?
Raul, how can you be sure you'll have a telegram to deliver here tomorrow night?
Well, I could come here by mistake with a telegram for Colonel Schneider. He's staying here from Berlin. He's staying with the Gauleiter, but he's... Wait, nobody's supposed to know he's here. Don't tell your father.
Why not?
Well, your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Yeah, well, some people think we ought to be German. And they're pretty mad at those who don't think so. They're getting ready to... Well, let's just hope your father doesn't get in any trouble.
Oh, don't worry about Father. He was decorated for bravery.
I know. I don't worry about your father. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Hazel?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage, for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that man will want to write on. You are 16, going on 17, baby, it's time to think. Better beware, be canny and careful, baby, you're on the brink. You are 16, going on 17, fellows will fall in line. Eager young lads and roues and cads will offer you food and wine. Totally unprepared are you to face a world of men. Timid and shy and scared are you of things beyond your ken. You need someone older and wiser telling you what to do. I am 17, going on 18. I'll take care of you.
material he ordered for a new dress for you.
Oh, how nice of him. Even before it's made, it's the loveliest dress I've ever had. I hope that he will like it because I want to ask him for more material.
More?
Oh, not for me. For the children. I want to make them play clothes.
The Von Trapp children never play. The captain doesn't like them to get dirty.
But they're children. They have to climb trees and roll on the grass.
The captain says the best exercise is marching. The children will continue to march. I hope you find your room comfortable.
Yes, thank you.
There will be new curtains for the window in the alcove. They will be hung tomorrow.
But these curtains are very good.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain be away long?
I don't know. Of course, he has to come home every time he hires a new governess. I sometimes think they get rid of their governesses just so they can see their father again.
He must want to see them too.
Since his wife died, they remind him too much of her. You can put that away. You won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music here.
He won't have music.
And he used to love music. There would be wonderful evenings here. His wife would sing and he would play the violin or guitar. But now he's shut all of that out of his life.
So that's why he's the way he is. But not to have music? That's wrong for him and wrong for the children.
It will work out. The captain may marry again before the summer is over.
That would change everything. They'd have a mother again.
Yes, well, it's going to rain. You'd better close your window.
Dear God, I know now that you have sent me here on a mission. I must help these children to love their new mother and to win her love so that she will never want them to leave her. And I pray that this is a happy family in thy sight. God bless the captain and Liesel. God bless Friedrich, Louisa, Brigitta, Marta, and little Gretel. What's the other boy's name? Well, God bless what's his name. God bless the Reverend Mother and Sister Margareta and everyone at Nürnberg. And now, dear God, about Liesel. Help her to know that I am her friend and help her to tell me what she has been up to.
Are you going to tell on me?
Help me to be kind and understanding so that I may guide her footsteps. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Amen.
I was out taking a walk and somebody locked the doors earlier than usual. And I didn't want to wake everybody up, so when I saw your window open, you're not going to tell Father, are you?
Did you climb that trellis to get up here?
That's how we always got into this room to play tricks on the governess. Louisa can climb it with a toad in her hand.
Liesel, were you out walking all by yourself? No. If we washed that dress out tonight, no one would notice it tomorrow. Then this would just be between you and me. You could put this on. Take your dress in there and put it to soak in the bathtub. And then come out here and have a seat on my bed, and we'll have a talk.
I told you today I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do.
Oh, Gretel, it's you. Are you afraid? You're not frightened of a thunderstorm, are you? You just come up here with me on the bed. Where are the others?
They're asleep. They're not scared. Wait for me.
Oh, no. Look. Come, all of you, up on the bed. Now what we have to do is wait for the boys.
We won't do them. Boys are brave.
You boys boys weren't threatened too, were you?
No, we just wanted to make sure you weren't.
Was that your idea, Friedrich?
Oh no, it was Court's.
That's the one I left out. God bless Court.
Why does it do that?
Well, the lightning says something to the thunder, and the thunder answers back.
I wish it wouldn't answer so loud.
Maybe if we all sing loud enough, we won't be able to hear the thunder. High on a hill was a lonely garden, before. Loud was the voice of the lonely garden, folks in a town that was quite remote, before. Lusty and clear from the goat herd's note, of a castle mountain, before. Man on the road with a load to tote him, then in the midst of a table doted, before. Men drinking beer with the foam afloated, one little girl in a pink curtain, she on a back to the lonely garden, soon her mamma with the grieving garden, before. What a delight for a girl and daughter, one little girl in a pale pink curtain, she on a dance in the lonely garden. Soon her mamma with the gleaming gluten, before. What a delight for a girl and daughter, soon that delight will become a cheer,
Franz, did you tell her dead father we're having coffee out here?
Yes, sir. Their dead father is
still on the telephone.
Frustrated. Oh, thank you.
No sign of the children, Franz?
Not yet, sir.
Georg. Those mountains, well, they're magnificent.
Yes. They're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. Look, that green stretch of woods over there, the way the wind moves through them, it's like a restless sea.
And that sweet little village.
That's not a village, it's a town.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
It's fun being with you. You're quite an experience for me.
You're quite an experience for me too, Georg. You know, somewhere new there's a fascinating man. Occasionally I catch a glimpse of him. And when I do, he's exciting.
Exciting? I've never been called exciting before.
I'm beginning to understand you better. Well, now that I see you here. You know, you're a little like those mountains. Except that you keep moving. How can you stand to be away from this place as much as you are?
Maybe I've been searching for a reason to come back here and stay.
Georg, I like it here very much.
Max can't still be on the telephone, can he? I know he's desperate to get singers for the Karlsberg Festival, but... Do you like it here?
Well, you'd have to spend some time in Vienna. I have Heinrich's estate to look after.
I thought that was a corporation now.
Oh, it is. And I'm president.
You? President of the corporation?
After all, I managed Heinrich's affairs for years before he died.
I can't see you sitting behind a desk.
Well, of course. I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Excuse me, sir. Their dead father would like his coffee now.
While he's telephoning?
He just finished.
I'm sorry I took so long.
Any luck?
Well, how would you like this for the Karlsberg Festival? The finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Max, that's something I'd love to hear.
So would I. All I have now is a basso who isn't even profundo.
Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is, never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Rome, London, Stockholm, Paris.
On Georg's telephone.
Well, of course. How else could I afford it? Why do you think I'm up here?
I hoped it was because you liked me.
Well, of course I like you. Why shouldn't I like you? You live like a king. You have an excellent wine cellar.
Max.
I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. Speaking as a government official, Georg, do you have a cathedral around here?
Oh, that's our Abbey. Nürnberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. Over the next few days, I shall have to visit all of the towns around here, listening to sing-a-boons, choirs, quartets.
You'll be here for meals, won't you?
Oh, yes. That was in a town about that size, Wetzlar, where I first discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. In 1930, they won the festival, became famous, toured all over the world.
Oh, yes. Whatever became of them?
Well, by the time their voices changed, they were rich enough to live in America. Who lives in that dilapidated castle down there? Rumpelstiltskin?
Baron Eberfeld, the oldest family in the valley.
I'd like to meet him. Well, I'd like to meet all your friends. Georg, why don't you give a dinner for me while I'm here? Oh, nothing very much. Just something lavish.
I wouldn't know whom to invite. Today it's difficult to tell who's a friend and who's an enemy.
It's not a good time to be making enemies. Well, let's make some friends.
I can't understand what's happened to the children.
You're not worried about them, are you?
They should have been here to welcome them.
It couldn't have been an intentional slight, because they haven't met me yet.
Forgive me. I'll try and find him.
Elsa, have you made up Georg's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, yes. Well, he hasn't admitted it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
And you don't know what it is?
No.
I do.
What?
Well, it's very simple, really. It's money.
Money?
Well, yes. He's rich, and you're rich. In all the famous love affairs, the lovers have to struggle. In garret rooms away upstairs, the lovers starve and snuggle. They're famous for misfortune, which they seem to have no fear of. While lovers who are very rich, you very seldom hear of.
Not a sign of them anywhere.
How can love survive? Plenty of nothing you haven't got. How can love survive? You reach your goals in your comfy old rolls or in one of your Mercedeses. Up to your necks in security. How can love survive? You millionaires with financial affairs are too busy for simple pleasure. When you are home, it is toujours l'amour for l'amour, the poor and leisure. Trapped by your capital gains, are you? You'll make a love.
Captain. Yes. Well, you see, I was coming up. I don't see. I mean, what I mean to say is I don't know that. Hun!
What do you want?
I have a telegram for Herr Deadline.
I am with that filer.
You've delivered your telegram. Now get out!
Georg, he's just a boy.
And I'm an Austrian. I will not be Heiled.
Georg, why don't you look at it the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just be sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you haven't any character. Because if you had, I'm convinced I'd hate you.
Oh, you couldn't hate me. I'm too lovable.
Herr Deadline, there's a call for you. It's from...
I'll take it.
Get cleaned up and report back here. At once! Fräulein, where did you get these abominations? Out of a nightmare?
Oh no, out of some curtains. The curtains I used to hang my bedroom. There was plenty of wear left in them.
You mean to say the people of the neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Oh yes, they've become very popular. Everyone smiles at them.
Oh, I don't wonder.
They say, well, there go Captain Wintrop's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
But Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marchers.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
I know you don't, but you're not home long enough to know that.
I said I don't want to hear.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore, and if you keep treating her as one, Captain, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich, he's shy and he's aloof. He needs you. He needs your...
Don't tell me about my son.
Regina could tell you about him. She could tell you a lot more if you let her, because she notices things. And she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. Court is sensitive. He's easily hurt, and you brush him aside the way you do all of them. I'm not finished yet. Louisa just wants to have a good time. Oh, Captain, you've got to let her have a good time. And Marta, I don't know about yet, but somebody has to find out about Marta. And little Gretel just wants to be loved. Oh, please, Captain, love Gretel. Love them all.
Stop it! You will pack your things and return to the Abbey as soon as you can.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things. Not in the way I said them.
After you're gone, what's that?
Singing.
Who's singing?
Your children.
My children singing?
I wanted them to sing something for Frau Schrader, for when they met her.
Gale, you must hear. Georg, why haven't you told me how enchanting your children are?
Children, why don't you show Frau Schrader the gardens?
Yes, show me the gardens. Well, I want to see everything, and with you too. Well, I don't know any of your names yet, but I suppose that doesn't matter. I'm sure I won't demonstrate for a very long time.
My name is Martha.
You were right. I don't know my own children.
They're waiting to know you, Captain. They want to so much. After I've gone...
No. I want you to stay.
I can be of any help.
You have helped already. You have brought music back to my home. I'd almost forgotten. To laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way. To sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
I came back to congratulate you. Thank you.
The captain was really neat.
Yes, I think he was pleased. He's asked me to stay on with the children.
Oh, well, you're staying on.
Well, only until September.
September?
Then I go back to the Abbey.
The Abbey.
I'm going to be a nun.
Oh, how nice. When you get back to the Abbey, think of us.
I'll pray for you.
No. That's right. Now you must do that to all the guests. Come along, children. The party's starting.
Have you seen my doll? We never had a party in our house before.
Oh, yes, there used to be lots of parties here.
Yes, Rachel and I used to sneak out and watch them from the top of the stairs.
I remember the music.
Once your father brought a gypsy orchestra all the way from Budapest.
Yes, they wore red coats.
Go ahead, children, and mind your manners. Come along.
I remember beautiful ladies everywhere laughing.
There was one lady, the most beautiful one of all, I think. She was here all the time.
Yes, Louisa.
Can we dance while the guests are dancing?
Yes, of course. Now remember what Fräulein Maria told us.
It's much more pleasant on the terrace. Everfeld, it's nice to have you and the Baroness here again.
Rousemaker's charming, Georg.
I hope she isn't ill.
Oh no, just a headache. I'm on my way up to get her. We'll find you on the terrace.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half the people I invited aren't speaking to the other half.
Well, Father, maybe they're having a good good time not talking to each other.
Oh, sir. Frau Schrader asked me to let you know that she will be joining you in a few minutes.
Thank you. Perhaps you would see whether she would like this glass of brandy.
No, Court. I haven't danced the lumber since I was a very little girl.
Oh, you remember? Show me.
No, I haven't danced since...
You said left hand behind the back.
Yes, that's right. But first, the boy and girl meet. Yes. Then they go for a stroll.
No, Court. Let me show you.
I don't remember anymore.
Oh, Court. That's the way it's done.
Your face is all red. I guess I'm not very used to dancing. Well, hello there. Good evening, Frau Schrader.
How are you feeling, Frau Schrader?
Much better, thank you, Court. Uncle Max.
We're having a party.
Good. Tell your father it's sure to be a success. I do.
Max.
Elsa, without a doubt, you're the most beautiful corporation president in the entire world.
Thank you, Max.
Max, you're back, and as usual, just in time for dinner.
Gail, did you think you could have a gala without me?
Oh dear. Now we have an odd man.
A little odd, but charming.
Lisa, run and ask Frau Schmidt to set 2 more places. Now I want to see Fräulein Maria.
2 places.
And we need another woman.
Who, Liesel?
Oh no, she's much too young. I'll ask Maria.
You're not serious.
But of course.
She's a nurse.
Oh, I don't think of her that way.
Well, I don't mind. But you're friends. You can't ask them to dine with Maria.
Well, why not?
Elsa, tell her why not.
Max, can you change in a hurry?
Yes, Max. We could use you tonight.
Frau Schrader, they're talking about you out there.
Come on, Gail. I've been dodging these people for an hour.
Brigitte, have you seen your father?
Good evening, Fräulein Maria.
Herr Detweiler, it's nice to see you again.
Yes, you're going to be.
I knew it all along. Frau Schrader didn't have a headache. She just wanted to get out of the party. She was faking.
Brigitte, you shouldn't say things you don't know are true.
But I do know. I heard her saying to Father that she's been dazzling these people.
That doesn't mean that she didn't have a headache. It's very important that you children like Frau Schrader.
I like her all right. Why is it important?
Well, I think she's going to be your new mother.
Oh, Fräulein, Father's never gonna marry her. Why, he couldn't.
Why couldn't he?
Because he's in love with you.
No, Brigitte, that's just the
You
kind of
must
thing.
know that.
No, Brigitte, no.
Remember the other night when we were sitting on the floor singing the Edelweiss song he taught us? And when he stopped singing, you laughed at him? He didn't forget the words. He just stopped singing to look at you. And the way he looks at you and the way his voice sounds.
Brigitte, no.
And just now, the way you were dancing and you looked at him. You're in love with him.
One more dance, Reno, and then to bed. Oh, Maria, you're not going to have dinner with the children tonight. You're going to have dinner down here with us. Oh, yes. It's been arranged. You'll have to hurry. You'll have to change. Oh, Maria, wear that dress you wore the other night. When we were singing, it was lovely, soft and white.
Oh, no, not yet. The children will want to say goodnight. Gail, I wanted the children to say goodnight the way they did last night.
No, Elsa, not here.
Oh, please, Gail. The way they did for me. Oh, it was so sweet.
Not in front of strangers.
Oh, please, Gail. For me.
Presto change.
Max, you're just in time. Children, now.
children. They're extraordinary.
Fräulein Maria taught them to do it.
I've been looking all over Austria for something like this. And I find it here.
Wait a minute, Max.
Imagine a singing group of 7 children in one family.
Georg didn't even want them to sing in front of the guests tonight. Well, I had to persuade him.
Ah, then you have influence. You must talk.
Max,
Elsa, this is for Austria. Now, it wouldn't do me any harm.
To the robing room. God bless you, my daughter. Ave.
Maria has asked to see me. I know it has taken her a long time.
I waited until she wanted to come to me.
It's strange. She's happy to be here, but she's unhappy too.
Why did they send her back? Do you know?
She doesn't speak. She hasn't spoken except in prayer.
I shall see her.
Maria!
This must have been a trying experience for you.
It was, Reverend Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
I have learned that I never want to leave these walls again.
Why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was going, without saying goodbye.
Sit down, Lily. What happened? Why did you do this?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
I was confused. I felt that way before. I couldn't stay. I knew that here I would be away from it. Here I would be safe.
Maria, our Abbey is not to be used as an escape. What is it you can't face?
I can't face him again.
Thank you, Sister Margareta. Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
I don't know. I
I don't know.
Tell me about it, my child.
Well, Brigida said that I was and that her father was in love with me. And we were dancing. I could hardly breathe. And then I knew I couldn't stay. I don't know, Reverend Mother. I don't know. I do know this. I am ready at this very moment to take the vows of poverty, obedience, and chastity.
Maria, the love of a man and a woman is holy too. The first time we spoke, you told me that you remembered your father and mother before they died. Do you remember, were they happy?
Oh yes, Reverend Mother. They were very happy.
You were born of their happiness, of their love. And, my child, you have a great capacity to love. Now, what you must do is find out how God wants you to spend that love.
I have pledged my life to God's service. I've pledged my life to God.
Maria, if you love this man, that does not mean you love God any less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh no, Reverend Mother, please no. I want to stay here. Please, Reverend Mother.
Maria, these walls were not meant to shut problems out. You have to face them. You must find the life that you were born to live.
How do I find it?
Look for it.
Every
Now, let's sing serious. Lisa, give us a key. That's nice. It's very nice. Except it's no good. Imagine that you're standing on the stage of a big concert hall.
What concert hall, Uncle Max?
Well, any concert hall. Maybe Carlsberg Concert Hall. But a concert hall full of people. Now, once more. Gretel, why don't you sing more loudly?
I've got a sore finger.
Now, you can sing loud for Uncle Mox. The night of the party, you sang so beautifully. With such spirit. Well, let's try again. They just wanted to sing for me, the darlings. But they're not as good as they used to be.
We need Fräulein Maria.
We do not need Fräulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
But I had experience with choirs, quartets, glee clubs.
Mox, please. Now, children, what are you going to sing? Do, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a nay. We're not to mention Fräulein Maria.
Come on, Max. I feel like a brisk walk.
That's just what I need. Georg, is anyone using the car?
Now, children, what are you going to sing? With songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart. No, not that. Louisa, did you play any of your tricks on Fräulein Maria?
Only those she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put toes in there, did you?
No, Father.
Well, something must have happened for her to leave without even saying goodbye.
Isn't Fräulein Maria coming back?
No, darling, I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
You're not going to have a governess anymore.
Oh, good.
I'm not sure that's
You're going to have a new mother?
a new mother.
Ralph Schrader?
Yes, it was settled last night. I'm very happy. Now, children, it's time for your afternoon walk.
When Fräulein Maria wanted to feel better, she used to sing that song, remember? Yes. All right, let's try it. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Why don't I feel better? nice lately?
No, Fräulein. I'll be glad to go to boarding school.
Liesel, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them. Oh, I have so much to tell all of you.
We have some things to tell you, too.
I'm sure you have a great deal to tell me.
Most important thing is that Todd is going to be married.
Married?
To Frau Schrader.
Are you sure?
Yes, he told us. He just told us himself.
We found him.
Liesel,
Louisa, Brigitte, boys, Maria will be in the nursery.
you've come back?
Yes, Captain.
You left us without any explanation, without even saying goodbye.
It was wrong of me. Forgive me.
Why did you do this to us? Tell me.
Please don't ask me. Anyway, the reason no longer exists.
Then you're back to stay?
Only until you can make arrangements for another governess.
Oh, no. You've been missed by the children. I've missed... Everybody's missed you very much. Nothing was the same while you were away. Everything was wrong.
But
No, we'll talk about it later. You go up to the children. Oh, Maria. A new dress?
We have a new postulant. Come on, Knox, I know I'm right. We'll just find him and ask him.
I'll take your word for it, Elsa.
Georg, settle this matter for Max and me, won't you? How far down the mountain does your property go?
You see that stone wall over there?
Mm-hmm.
That's the property line.
You see?
I didn't even argue about it, Elsa.
I know, and that makes me furious. I don't like to win without a fight.
Herr Deadfather, while you were gone, you had a long-distance call from Berlin.
Oh, who could be calling me from Berlin?
They said you'd know who it was from.
Oh, thank you, Franz. Georg, what were we just talking about?
Max, this isn't the first call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. Can I help it if other people do?
Now let's not stir that up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria, and Max knows that.
Then why does he bother to answer those calls?
Because if they don't keep their promise, I want to have some friends among them.
Well, naturally.
You agree too?
Georg, this is the way I look at it. A man was dying. They were giving him his last rites. They said, "Do you renounce the devil and all his works?" And he said, "At this moment, I prefer not to make any enemies."
Georg, what if they should invade us? Would you defy them?
Yes.
But think about what will happen to you, to your property,
To your children.
to everyone you care about, to Elsa, to me.
Well, what will you do if they come?
What anyone with any sense would do. Just sit tight and wait for it all to blow over.
And you think it will?
Well, one thing's for sure, nothing you can do will make any difference.
Don't look so serious, darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax. You dear, attractive Julie, I dare this. Today you have to learn to be a realist.
You may be bent on doing deeds of daring do, but up against a shark, what can a herring do?
Be wise, compromise.
Compromise and be wise.
Let them think you're on their side, be unpredictable.
I will not bow my head to the men I despise.
You don't have to bow your head, just stoop a little.
Why not learn to put your faith and your reliance on an obvious and simple fact of science? A crazy planet full of crazy people is somersaulting all around the sky.
somersaulting at a cockeyed angle. We make a cockeyed circle round the sun. And when we circle back to where we started from, another year has run. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it if the earth wants to roll around the sun. You're a fool if you worry, you're a fool if you worry over anything but little number one. That's you,
That's I.
and I, and me. Observing character,
That fascinating creature.
that super special feature. So every star and every whirling planet and every constellation in the sky revolves around the center of the universe, around the thing called I. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it, and I know no one cannot tell you why. Just as long as there'll be nothing else as wonderful as
I.
nothing else as wonderful as I, me. On one thing alone we agree. Each one is important to himself. But you can't save yourself by giving up. And you can't outwit a lion by putting your head
You're a call from Berlin, sir.
in the lion's mouth. I'll call them back.
You might as well talk to them now, Max.
Go.
Georg, I feel I know what's going to happen here. Well, can't you see things my way?
No. Not if you're going to see things their way.
There's one thing you do better here than we do in Vienna. Your sunsets. Well, I'm going to miss them. Captain? Oh, I beg your pardon. Maria. Georg, you didn't tell me Maria was back. I'm delighted. Captain, the children were wondering if they could take a holiday from their studies tomorrow so we can go on a picnic.
Yes, I don't mind.
That will make them very happy. And may I be permitted to wish you happiness too, Frau Schrader, Captain? The children have told me that you are to be married. Oh? Well, I'm afraid the children were mistaken. Georg, I've got to finish my packing if I'm to get back to Vienna.
If you feel you must, I'll tell Franz to have the car ready.
I can do that. Auf Wiedersehen, Georg. Goodbye, Maria. I'm sorry if I said something I shouldn't have said.
You did say the wrong thing, but you said it at the right time.
The children told me that you were to be married and...
No. We found we just couldn't go the same way. That door is shut.
Sister Margaret always says that when God shuts a door...
I know. He opens a window. Maria, why did you run away to the Abbey? And what made you come back?
The Mother Abbess. She said you have to look for your life.
And often when you find it, you don't realize it.
No.
But then one day, one night, suddenly, it stands before you.
Yes.
Maria, I look at you now and I realize this is not something that has just happened. It's something I've known deep inside for many weeks. You knew it too. What was it that told you?
Well, Brigida, she said that when we were dancing...
She was quite right. That was no ordinary dance.
I hadn't danced since I was a very little girl. It's quite different after you're grown up.
When you were a very little girl, did a very little boy ever kiss you?
Uh-huh.
That's quite different too.
Is it? different.
Maria, your whole life will be different now. I'll give you anything you wish. Take you anywhere you want to go.
I don't want to go anywhere. All I could wish for is right here. An ordinary couple is all we'll ever need. For all I want of living is to keep you close to me, to laugh and weep together while time goes on its night, to kiss you every morning and to kiss you every night. We'll meet our daily problems and rest when day is done. Our arms around each other in the fading sun. An ordinary couple across the years will ride, our arms around each other and our children by our side, our arms around each other.
You know, those two ought to get together sometime.
Who?
The Mother Abbess and Brigitte. An ordinary couple is all we'll ever be. For all I want of living is to keep you close to me, to laugh and weep together while time goes on its flight, to kiss you every morning and to kiss you every night.
We'll meet our daily problems and rest when day is done. Our arms around each other in the fading sun. An ordinary couple across the years will ride, our arms around each other and our children by our side, our arms around each other.
Maria, is there someone I should ask for permission to marry?
Why don't we ask the children? Reverend Mother, have I your permission permission to look at myself? I brought a mirror. It's in my suitcase.
Sister Berta?
Sister Margaretta!
I don't think she's had time to put in the linings. Sister Berta, the mirror.
Why, Mother, I look...
Don't be vain, my daughter. Let me say it for you. You are indeed beautiful, my dear.
Liesel, Kurt, Gretel, Marta. Oh, children, look. Carlsberg Festival, 1938. The Von Trapp family singers. And here are all of your names. Liesel, Friedrich, Luisa, Kurt, Brigitta, Marta, and Gretel.
Why am I in the class?
Because you're the youngest.
Now, Lisa, I'm counting you. Day after tomorrow, we must have all of the children ready at 11 o'clock. That's when the bus...
Herr Detweiler, can you help me, please? The Gauleiter's here. He wants to know why we aren't flying the new flag.
Hark!
I tried to...
Keep quiet. When is Captain Von Trapp returning?
Oh, who knows? When a man is on his honeymoon...
These are not times for joking. It's been 4 days since the Anschluss. This is the only house in the province not flying the flag of the Third Reich.
You mean the flag with the black spider on it?
Do you permit such remarks in this house? Who are you?
I am Maximilian Detweiler, First Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was in the old regime.
In the old regime, I was Third Secretary. Now, I'm First Secretary.
Good. Then you will tell them to fly the flag.
Captain Von Trapp would never. I mean, I can take my orders only from Captain Von Trapp.
You will take your orders from us, and so will the captain. Hark!
I am.
Why was he so cross?
Everybody's cross these days.
Is Father going to be in trouble?
He doesn't have to be. The thing to do today is to try and get along with everybody. Now, be sure you're all ready tomorrow at 11 o'clock for the bus.
Uncle Max, are you sure this is going to be all right with Father?
They'll be pleased and proud.
Liesel, do you think so?
Brigitta, don't you trust me?
No.
Well, anyway, the bus leaves at 11 o'clock.
Well, then, Lisa, see what I have here?
That's Father's luggage.
Yes, they're back.
Liesel, they'll have so much to tell us. Let's not hurry about telling them anything.
You're back. You're back.
Mom!
Oh, Georg, we didn't expect you back until next week.
Max, it's good you're here. There's much I want to know.
Children, we missed you so very much.
What did you miss most?
We missed all that noise you make in the morning.
All that noise you make telling each other to be quiet. We miss climbing upstairs to say goodnight.
We missed hearing you sing.
We just came back to hear sing. Look, Father, we're singing at the Carlsberg Festival Friday night.
Let me see that. Max? Are you responsible for this?
Georg, I was just waiting to tell you about it.
You can't talk your way out of this one.
Present!
Give me mine!
Now, Georg, you must understand. I had to make a last-minute decision. I was very fortunate to be able to enter them at all. Well, they'll be the talk of the festival. 7 children from one family.
Not my family.
But the committee heard them. They were enchanted.
Really, Max? What did they say?
You have never heard such praise.
Georg, did you...
Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But if they make people happy...
And for the festival, Georg, people come from all over the world.
It's out of the question.
Georg, this is for Austria.
There is no Austria.
The Anschluss happened peacefully. You can at least be grateful for that.
Grateful? To these swine?
Maria, you must at least pretend to work with these people. I admire the way he feels. But you must convince him. He has to compromise.
No, Max. No.
Maria, you must.
Max, I can't ask Georg to be less than what he is.
Then I will talk to him. If these children didn't sing in the festival, well, it would be a reflection on Austria. It wouldn't do me any good.
Maria, I've always known you loved us children. Now I know you love Father.
I do, Liesel. I love him very much.
How can you be sure? I don't think of myself first anymore. I think of him first. I know now how to spend my wealth. A bell is no bell till you ring it. A song is no song till you sing it. And love in your heart wasn't put there to stay. Love isn't love till you give it away. When you're 16, going on 17, waiting for life to start, somebody kind who touches your mind will suddenly touch your heart. When that happens, after it happens, nothing is quite the same. Somehow you know you'll jump up and go wherever he calls your name. Gone are your old ideas of life, the old ideas grown dim. Lo and behold, you're someone's wife, and you belong to him. You may think this kind of adventure never come to you. Darling, 16, going on 17, wait a year or two. Oh, wait a year or two.
Rolf, I'd like you to meet my mother, my new mother.
Rolf, I'm glad to meet you finally.
I have a telegram from Captain Von Trapp.
Will you stay here with Liesel? I'll take it to him.
I'm under orders to make sure he gets it.
I'm sure you can trust me to give it to him.
I have my orders.
Silly, they're married.
Oh, Franz. This telegram is to be delivered to the hands of Captain Von Trapp. Hi!
Rolf!
Even Franz?
Yes, even Franz. Even me. Even everybody in Nuremberg except the great Captain Von Trapp. If he knew what was good for him, he'd come over to the right side.
Rolf, don't talk like
And if
that.
he doesn't, he'd better get out of the country quick. There are things that happen today to a man like that. Go ahead and cry all you want, but just remember what I said. And you'll remember, too.
Liesel, don't cry.
How could he turn on Father that way?
Maybe he wasn't turning on him. Maybe he was warning him.
Lisa,
What is it, Gaylord?
I didn't think I would have to face a decision this soon. Berlin has offered me a commission in their Navy.
Well, Georg?
Well, I can't just brush this aside. It would be exciting to have a ship under my command again. What I mean is it would be a comfort to know that you and the children would be safe. But it also means... Maria, help me.
Georg, whatever you decide will be my decision, too.
Thank you. I know now that I cannot do it.
Of course not.
I'll have to get out of the country right away.
You'll have to leave. Tonight. Now.
And we can't just pick up and leave. They'll be watching us. We'll have to plan. We'll have to have time. They didn't give us time.
And we'll have to make time.
We must be careful.
Sir, Admiral Von Trapp of the Navy Reserve Reich is here to see you.
What's happening?
Stormtroopers? Maria, that's what I was afraid of.
Max, you stay here with Georg. I need the children. Liesel, quickly, find the children, quickly.
This way, gentlemen. We can talk in here. Admiral von Schreiber, may I present to you Herr Detweiler? Max, I believe you know Herr Zeller. Would you gentlemen care to sit down?
We are here on business.
Captain von Trapp, a telegram was sent to you 3 days ago.
I've just received it. I've been away. I've only been home a half an hour.
The captain has just returned from his honeymoon, sir.
Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Your record in the war is very well remembered by us, Captain.
It's good to hear you say that, sir.
Let's get to the point.
If you don't mind, in our Navy we hold you in very high regard. That explains why I'm here. Having had no answer to your telegram, the High Command has sent me in person.
That's very flattering, Admiral, but I've had no time to consider.
I'm here to present you with your commission.
I'm deeply conscious of the honor, sir.
And your orders are to report immediately to the naval base at Bremerhaven.
Immediately? Oh, I'm afraid that would be impossible for you, Georg.
Admiral von Schreiber, may I present to you my wife, the Baroness von Trapp?
Madame.
What I meant, sir, is that we are all singing the Kautzberg Festival Friday night. You see, the Von Trapp family singers here in the program.
It has been arranged by the Ministry of Education and Culture, sir.
Friday night? This is Wednesday. That's only a matter of 2 days. Guess it might be possible. You could report to Bremerhaven by Monday.
Admiral!
Do you have a telephone I could use?
Right this way, Admiral. Perhaps if there's any question, adding the weight of my voice.
It gives here only the names of the children.
It says the Von Trapp family singers. I am head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe, Captain Von Trapp, you singing in a concert.
Herr Zeller, you may believe what you choose.
It doesn't say here what you're going to sing. What are you going to sing, Captain?
It is your privilege to come to the concert and hear us.
I want to hear you sing now. Sing what you're going to sing for the concert. Sing!
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, Liesel, will you give us a do? Do. Do, a deer, a female deer, lay a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself.
Far, a long, long way to run.
So, a needle pulling thread, a note to follow song, a drink with jam and bread,
A drink with jam and bread.
a drink with jam and bread, jam and bread,
Jam and bread.
jam and bread, to a jam and bread.
and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Edelweiss,
Small and white, green and bright, you look happy to meet me.
blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Just a moment. I have an announcement that concerns you. Ladies and gentlemen, the festival has come to its conclusion. Except, of course, we do not know what that conclusion is going to be. While the judges are putting their heads together to tabulate their scores, I think we should have an encore. It seems this may be the last chance the Von Trapp family has to sing together for a long, long time. I have just been informed that Captain Von Trapp will be leaving immediately following the concert for his new command in the naval forces of the Third Reich. A guard of honor has arrived to escort him directly from this hall to the naval base at Bremerhaven. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the family Von Trapp again.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to sing cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo.
Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night.
We hate to go and leave this raging sun.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu.
Adieu, adieu, to you and you and you.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
We flit, we float, we fleet, we flee, we fly.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
The sun has gone to bed until
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I have here the decision of our distinguished panel of judges. Well, we will start with the third place award. For this honor, the judges have selected the trio of the Singerbund of Herwegen. And next, the second prize award. The second prize award goes to Fräulein Schweiger, first soloist of the Church of St. Agatha's of Moorbach. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for, the first prize. And the first prize, the highest musical honor in the Ostmark, goes to the family Von Trapp. The family Von Trapp. Play something.
They have only 5 more rooms to search. It shouldn't be long now.
How many of them are there?
I counted only 8 stormtroopers and their officer. Sister Margareta, we didn't know we took the Abbey in this occasion.
It's outrageous. The church has always been a sanctuary.
Not with these people. This is the 3rd time we've searched the Abbey.
Look there!
That's why we put you out here in the garden. They always search the inside, never the outside.
Isn't this God's house?
Yes, darling.
You must all be very, very quiet. I'll let you know when they've gone.
After they've gone, can we go home?
No, darling. I don't think so.
Lisa, let's all stay close to each other.
Lieutenant! There's no one here, sir.
All right, come along.
Thank God. Reverend Mother, we are sorry we put the Abbey in this much danger.
Reverend Mother, we can never thank you.
As soon as it's safe, we'll go. We hid our car deep in the woods.
The car will do you no good. They've left a guard on the road in front of the gate.
I've been listening to the wireless. All the roads are blocked. The border's been closed.
I've always thought of these mountains as my friends, standing there, protecting us. Now they seem to have become my enemies.
Never your enemies. Haven't you read? I will lift mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help.
Leroy, I know these mountains as well as I know this garden, and so do you. Once we're over that mountain, we're in Switzerland.
But the children.
We can help them.
Father, we can do it without help. You'll have help. For ye shall go out with joy, and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth before you, to singing